Trailing by one. Today we're here to talk about trucks. Trucks. Well, what the heck is that? What truck brand comes from the family of the most dependable, longest lasting?
Why are you looking at that?
I think it's a Chevy.
Ford.
Is it Ford?
You don't either.
It's not Ford.
You're not gonna take a shower?
Not them either.
Okay.
It's Chevy.
Yo.
You get a total value of $10,500 when you find
What up, y'all?
GM Financial. See your local Chevy dealer.
Just in time. Better late than never, right? Bro, I was in traffic for like 2 hours. Yeah, this game is annoying as hell. Annoying, and it's good, and it's bad, and it's all these things, all of the above.
I dropped this, we all die. I'm just a man. I do what I can, don't blame me. Toyota sets a higher standard with the Camry because so much comes standard. Important safety features like lane departure alert and pre-collision system on every single Camry are, you can say, standard. The head-turning styling of the Toyota Camry is anything but. Tested, trusted Toyota. Lease a new 2018 Toyota Camry.
All right.
$189 $1,000 cash.
Let's see what happens now.
Find your Toyota at buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Let's see what happens now.
He's down 8-1 as they head into the seventh inning, score 6 runs, 3 home runs. The big blow.
This is why I don't believe. This is exactly why that inning is exactly why I don't believe in punting games. You don't punt games because this team can score runs. Okay?
And they're trying to hold off the Oakland A's and have that wild card game be right here in the Bronx. So they've had their success against the Blue Jays this year, as I mentioned, 13-4 this season against Toronto.
Oh.
Top of the 6th inning in St. Pete.
Oakland just tied it up. We better win this game.
2-2.
Better find a way to win. I don't care how you win. Find a way.
A solo home run, so the pressure ratcheted up just a little bit on the Yankees. And Clay Bergeron will lead off against Ken Giles.
At 8 o'clock?
The Blue Jays have used 6 relievers. Rip the other way foul.
The judge can't hit yet.
7 years old. Philadelphia made him a 7th round pick in 2011.
Looping the blast for just give me a blast right here. Just tie this game. I don't care how we tie it. Tie this game first before we worry about winning it. Come on. Oh, got under it. Oh my God, they're trying to hit home runs.
Giles simply ran out of gas last year in October. He had 34 saves during the regular season, 2.30 ERA, but in 7 postseason
Just get on base.
He was saddled with an 11.74 ERA, and by the time the World Series rolled around, he was not closing games from Houston. There's Neil Walker.
Jeez, man. Come on, guys.
He's throwing gas of 87 miles an hour. Ball 1.
I hate having to worry about other teams who do our work. Just win, B. Come on. Guys, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Let's go. Come on, Neil. Yeah, guys, let's clap it up, man. Keep the faith alive, man. Keep the faith alive.
I think Torres flew out on a slider. Other than that, everything has been fastballs, 97 plus.
2-1.
All right, guys. We just want to make sure. Just want to make sure Andujar gets in that bat, man. Make sure Andujar gets in that bat. Come on, 2-1.
Ground ball, right to second. Yankees are down to their final out.
Down to your last out. Easy out. Oh my God.
Charles against Voigt. Yankees down by 1 in the bottom of the ninth.
Oh my God.
If you look for it, you got to realize you do have the ability to hit the ball out of the ballpark, but it's not hit or miss here. I mean, if you ball forward, a base hit, anything, because there's an interesting matchup on deck too, and that's Andujar on the on deck circle.
Diaz,
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Please, man.
Running against the extra base hit. Sweet miss. So he finally moves away from the fastball there. 0-1. Voigt 1 for 3 with a walk and a run scored.
Come on. Guys, don't forget, leave a like on the vid. 0-1. No.
Did he go? No, he did not. 1-1.
Come on, boy. Luke, use the force. Good one.
For this game. Voigt did hold up.
I hadn't noticed much. Got exciting here.
It did.
Give Andujar a chance. Please give him a chance. Oh my God, boy.
No. Final strike.
The Yankees had so many opportunities early in this game. Second inning, bases loaded, nobody out. Not able to cash in at all. Then they make this big comeback, and you're thinking this is going to be a great win. See if we can extend this at that.
Slider down and away.
2-2.
Just get on base by any means necessary, please.
Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, 8-7 Blue Jays. And the pitch. Strike 3, Voigt down looking, and the Yankee comeback falls short as they lose a tough one by the score of 8-7. And Aaron Boone telling.
All right. Well, we lose this game 8-7.
Thinks about behind the plate.
Frustrating game because Yankees had a whole bunch of people on base, and they could have put a game away early. You know, it's like they had opportunities. Bases loaded a whole bunch of times. Andujar had a grand slam in this. You know, oh my God. At one point in this game, it was 5-1, and Canely was on the mound and let load the bases with then no outs, almost worked out of it. Ball bounced out, and then it was just like and then Tarpley comes in the game, and you're just thinking, why are we punting? With this team and this offense, why are we punting? We need to try to win every freaking game. It's frustrating, man. Seriously. Like, I don't want to hear this. Oh, if we would have been down 2, it would have been. Come on. Bring me a reliever in there with some experience. It's going to get an out right there. You need an out. You need to hold it right there. And then Betances ends up warming up anyway, down 8-3. It's like, what the hell? But whatever, man. Lost another game that we could have won, honestly. Then we come back and lose 8-7 is even worse. Whatever, man. Pinstripes on, pinstripes on. Peace. Frustrating game because Yankees had a whole bunch of people on base. Can't with this shit, bro. This is. can't punt games. You just can't punt games, man. That one, Tarpley came in. That one run made the difference in the game. If you think about it, you want to leave Canely in there, fine. But Tarpley in that situation, this guy has no experience, man. He's a kid coming in. Look at that. That one run made the difference in the game. That run that Tarpley came in and gave up is the difference in the game. You see this team time and time again put up big innings and put up big frames where they score 6 runs, 5 runs, 4 runs. They can do it in the drop of a dime. It can happen. And you punt games. I'm not gonna blame this Boone. I'm not gonna blame Boone only. You know what I mean? The offense got to do its job. You got bases loaded, bro, and the only person to get a hit with the bases loaded is Andujar, and that's a grand slam. Come on. That's the only person to get a hit with the bases loaded. Andujar. Out of all of those batters. Give me a break. Andujar, 1 at bat, and it was productive. Nobody else can put the damn bat on the ball? Nobody else? In that inning, we had bases loaded, nobody out. 3 straight strikeouts. Are you telling me you can't put the damn ball in play? This kid had a 7 ERA. You can't put the ball in play? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and blame Boone. I'm not. If there's 100% of the blame, Boone gets like, I don't know, maybe 15%. 15, and 15 even feels like a lot, right? 15 feels like a lot. You know? How about the boppers in this freaking lineup get the freaking hit? How about you guys stop worrying about trying to get a walk? And a walk is fine, but you trying to get a walk is striking out. You know? Whole bunch of times, B. Come on.
7th inning closes it to 8.
How about you, instead of you trying to hit the ball over the fence all the time, you try to do what you did yesterday. Put the ball in play, hit the ball the other way. Why not? You could clearly see everybody trying to open up, trying to freaking launch a ball in the air. Bro, just get a hit the other way. Keep the line moving. Keep the chains moving. CC, I got to blame you too for this game. Come on, you going to come up against this team and give up 5 runs? What's good? What's good with that? That's horrible. After a game like yesterday, you're going to come up and give up 5 runs? And I love CC, but yo, bro, you can't be doing that, B. Like, come on. Give me a break. Didi had a great game today, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you got to get these hits with runners in scoring position. And he had a situation where Didi, he could have put in, you know what, this team, they like scoring the runs via the homer. And there's nothing wrong with that. Hitting a homer is literally the best thing that you can do in an at-bat. But don't make it the only thing that you can do to get some runs in. You know what I mean? All of the runs today scored by homer. Yesterday, the majority of the runs are scored with base hits. You know? Other ways other than the homer. We had 2 solo homers yesterday. Scored 11 runs. They can do it. They can do it. Give me a break, man. It's a bad job. It's a bad job where you look at the offense. A bunch of walks, you know, which they walk all the time. A bunch of walks and no capitalizing and a homers. That's it. Give me a break. You gotta sit back and rely on the damn Rays to try to keep you at 1.5 games? That's sad. That's sad. We should be like, oh, we won our game. All right, Rays, come on, extend our lead. Now we got to hope, because if the Rays had it, we're only up a half game. If the Rays lose, because you can't take care of business against the damn Jays? You got to be able to hit runners in scoring position. I know that the Yankees like this philosophy of let's get on base. And you know what? We got 91 wins, whatever. I don't want to hear it. We got to get people that put the bat on the ball and don't strike out as much. There's too many strikeouts in that lineup today. Way too much. This guy had a 7 ERA today. 7. And there was a point where he had 10 outs. The first 10 outs of the game, and 8 of them were strikeouts? What is he, Nolan Ryan? It's a joke. Bro, this kid today had 10 strikeouts in 5 innings. The Yankees struck out 16 times today against Blue Jay pitching. 16. There's only 27 outs in a baseball game. And you strike out 20, and if you strike out 16 of them? Which means that the fucking, 11 of those outs you put in play. The Jays had the bases loaded with 2 outs. He put the bat on the ball. The ball blew thin. Does the strikeout do that? Does it? Does the strikeout do that? It does not. A strikeout does not do that. A strikeout is the most unproductive thing you could do in that bat. Because it does nothing. It doesn't move the defense. It doesn't force anybody to do anything. It's like the catcher just has to catch the ball. And catchers usually catch the damn ball. Unless it goes to the backstop. But if it's with bases loaded, it doesn't matter anyway. I'll tell you. It's yo, the stupidity, bro. Yo, even in that inning, he couldn't even get a sac fly. You struck out 3 straight times? 16 of the 27 outs are strikeouts.
Allowing him to get through that inning, he actually ended up 6 strikeouts in his first 2 innings.
Preach!
And that was a real turning point for the Yankees,
yep.
Even though they did come back.
You gave the kid with like the 7 ERA some chutzpah by feeling like, oh shit, I can get these guys out. They're swinging at everything. I might as well fucking catch the young bro. Stay and swung at a pitch that was almost going to hit him in the face. Come on. What's going on here? Where's the approach, B? It's like, yo, man, just when you look at it, it's just so crazy. 16 of the 27 outs are strikeouts. How crazy is that? You know, if you have 1 strikeout in those 26, like, imagine. Oh my God, Jack is like listening to me.
The other big thing in the game is when 5-1 became 8-1. Canely was the choice after Boone went to some of his A-type relievers, and Canely allowing it to get from 5-1 to 8-1. That really changed the complexion of this game too.
All right, we've got a lot more to discuss here as we continue on the WB Mason postgame. When we come back, a further breakdown of CC Sabathia.
You know what? I get the philosophy now in baseball where they're devaluing the strikeout, and they're saying, "Oh, strikeout, you know, it's devalued." You know, sell out and get more power, whatever it is, exit velo, get top spin and stuff like that. But I think baseball is going to get to a point where it's going to go back to going back to those average guys. That's what I think. I think baseball will go back to those guys with the average guys. You know, that's just what it is. That's what I think, because those kind of guys put the ball in play. I don't know why Sabermetrics doesn't quantify this somehow, some way, but when you put the ball in play, you force the defense to do something. When you force the defense to do something, they have to convert the out. You know, they have to convert the out. Imagine if, let's go all the way back. Let's go all the way back to the series that basically destroyed the division and finished it. Let's go to the Yankees against the Red Sox, that Sunday night baseball game. Chapman on the mound with 2 outs. You know, the Red Sox are down 2 runs or 1 run or something like that. No, they're down 1 run. 2 outs to Chapman. Ground ball to Andujar. What does Andujar do? He backs up, throws the ball, you know, not in time. It was safe. And you're thinking, what the hell just happened? Bird doesn't scoop the ball, right? 2 bad things happened there. Andujar made a bad play. Bird didn't scoop the ball. Imagine if Bogarts would have struck out. Imagine if Bogarts didn't even put the ball in play. Imagine that. In that same series, go back to the first game of the series when Holder is on the mound and the ball comes to Holder. They hit the ball, they chop the ball, whatever. The ball comes to Holder. Jackie Bradley Jr. is on third base. Jackie Bradley Jr. then, for some reason, now you force Jonathan Holder, who just got a ball, to make a decision. Should I throw? I could throw to first, secure the out. I got the runner on third base right now, right in front of me. I don't run at him. The guy panicked, throws to third base. Jackie Bradley Jr. comes home. How did that happen? Does a strikeout do that? Does the strikeout do that? I understand that you got to run at the runner. But does the strikeout do that? I don't even remember who the hell the batter was. But if he would have struck out in that situation, does this guy score from third base? Is there a situation where that happens? Good things happen when you put the ball in play. Good things happen. Anything can happen. You get a sac fly, you get a bobbled ball, an error, you get a bloop hit, you get a freaking line drive, you get a double, you get all of these things. You get me? The hardest thing that you can be able to do in baseball is put the bat on the ball, right? And get a base hit. The hardest thing you can do, right? In all of sports is hit a baseball. But these are the best players in the world. And they're told by the organization and they're told by baseball, strikeouts don't mean anything. Before, players were embarrassed to strike out. Where if they strike out, they're like, oh, shit. And okay, fine. You're going to have some players that are going to strike out. It's understandable if you have some players that strike out. It's understandable. You're going to have that. Judge, he's going to strike out. Giancarlo, he's going to strike out. But you can't have everybody in the lineup being the same kind of hitter being strike out, that they strike out a lot. You need people, you need to sprinkle in people that put the ball in play and hit the ball and shoot the gaps and hit doubles. Andujar's that guy. You know? Andujar's that guy. Why, you know, like he doesn't strike out much. He doesn't. Maybe his on-base percentage is not what it is, but there's too many people that strike out and they strike out looking, strike out swinging, the contact level's down. And I think personally, we're going to see, maybe not next year, maybe not the year after, maybe I don't know when, but I think it's going to come back where it's going to start valuing the average hitters. Last year, the Astros won the World Series. The Astros had the highest batting average in baseball. team batting average. They put the ball in play. They do. I mean, they do other things well, right? So we're not going to discount that. And they pitch well too. But they had a crappy bullpen, but they score runs because they put the ball in play. Altuve puts the ball in play. Correa puts the ball in play. Even J.J. Redick puts the ball in play. Marwin Gonzalez puts the ball in play. These, Bregman puts the ball in play. These guys hit the ball. Who's the team with the highest average right now? The Boston Red Sox. The Rays are hot. They put the ball in play. Let me look at last year. That's crazy, right? It should makes, to me, it's like when you got too many of the same kind of guys on the team, and it's crazy because Glaber's that kind of guy where he could put the ball in play, and he's out there. I don't know.
Cutter, it was kind of staying middle.
I'm just venting. Don't mind me. No, I wasn't at the game. I was at work today.
Way early, and the Blue Jays were taking advantage of that. Also, some soft hit balls mixed in there, but a couple of home runs as well. So not a good afternoon for Sabathia.
And there's really no breathing room for the Yankees as they're trying to fend off the Oakland Athletics that have that wild card game here in the Bronx. So as Paul mentioned, they'll scoreboard watch and they'll take the field tomorrow for the finale in the rubber game of this 3-game set, Bob.
All right, fellas, thank you. Look forward to seeing you again tomorrow afternoon. Meantime, we'll have more on the play in just a bit. But first, we want to take a trip down on the farm. Today, the AAA Square Wilkes-Barre Red Riders took on the Durham Bulls in a winner-take-all Game 5 of their International Governors Cup Final. Durham served as the home team, although the entire series was played in Scranton due to the presence of Hurricane Florence in the Carolinas. And prior to action, one of our Yes Network colleagues had a very nice moment. It's our Take It to the Bank moment. Brought to you by People's United Bank. It's our homegrown producer, Blake Shearer, getting the first pitch on us, JC. Keep it low in the zone. She's got out ball. She knows how to pitch inside. Keep it down. I think she can put a little action on the ball, too. Anyway, Scranton Durham tied it to series tied at 2. Bottom of the first, Joe McCarthy. Domingo Herman out to right. It's 1-0. And McCarthy going away. Bases loaded. He takes his 3-2 pitch down the right field line for a double. That is going to clear the bases, and that gives the Bulls a 6-0 lead. And they're not trying to win lock it down top of the ninth in a 6-2 game. Austin Pruitt gets Wilton Castillo for the final out, and Durham wins the Governors Cup 3 games to 2. They win the final over 6-2. Domingo Herman taking the loss. By the way, that video, especially for our buddy Connor Foley, who covers the Riders, he also
I fucking hate that Instagram only gives you 1 minute. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with 1 minute?
Justice Sheffield, and of course, that name will ring very loudly for Yankees fans who've been clamoring for him for a long time.
Right, he's a starter who will come up to the major leagues and work out of the bullpen. That was something that Brian,
what up, Diego,
manager, talked about a couple of weeks ago, and I think Yankee fans should be both excited and curious to see what Sheffield can bring. You look at his numbers this year at Scranton; they're terrific. But especially his numbers against left-handed batters. So I think that could be the way you see Boone employing him if the Yankees do use him in a game. But he's a reliever for now. In the future, the near future, he's a starter, and he should be somebody who vies for a rotation spot for the Yankees next season.
All right, we're going to take another break here on the postgame. We have a lot more coming up when we continue. We'll hear from Aaron Boone and more right after this. Don't go away.
How do you want to live? As a decent person, good husband. Is that it? Good.
Oh my God.
Parent of the year, better, making our hearts do the beat. Thump, undeniable, like a boss, like a pro. We are professional.
Seriously? Is MLB.com playing this game? The fuck is this? Why is it paused? What the hell?
We are professional grade. Current lessee switched to GMC for around $229 per month.
Oh wow, I didn't know I could pause the video on live TV here. Oh shit, that must be an update.
35th home run of the season, his 11th with LA, second in the last 2 games. Dodgers lead 2-0. It's hitting third. This is not what you want to see. Justin Turner, hit by a pitch, goes to a knee, hit directly on his left wrist. Ouch. If you go back
All right.
to March
Well, we lose.
19th,
All right. Well, we lose this game 8-7. All right.
same exact.
And Keely was on the mound and let load the bases.
Gets back up,
And Keely
goes to first, stays in the game, would take the field the next inning, X-rays negative. Okay, now top four. Yasiel Puig, love this shot as that ball leaves the yard. Deep to left center field. That one's solo, his 19th of the year, third in 2 games. He's 3 nothing down. Let's go to the fourth. Bases loaded for Patrick.
Yankees lost this game.
Patrick.
The Red Sox won their game. The Red Sox magic number's 4. The Red Sox can come into Yankee Stadium and clinch the American League East. The thought of those curmudgeons celebrating on my freaking field is pissing me the fuck off right now.
Leave your friend unless you're playing the Cardinals, then you're not. A 3-run shot, his 20th of the season, second today, 4th in 2
Wow.
games. If you're keeping score, Dodgers lead 8-4, top of the 8th. Puig up again, 10-4 game. You might want to tack on a few more. Another one. His third of the game.
Wow.
21st of the season, third today.
Shit just got real.
13-4 is the
They're going to try to come over here and celebrate the AL East title
deep to right center and
on our field.
23rd of the season, Dodgers lead 17-4. Next batter is Puig. You won't. I was right. I told him he wouldn't. I may or may not have known what was going to happen there, but he find out short. Bottom 9.
Well, good news is
When they got a pitch on the plate of in play with some authority.
You went to Green for an extended period of time, then Holder, then Canely. What did you like about Canely in that situation?
Just trying to hoping he could get through and keep it there enough for us to continue to fight back. And I think we're at 5-1 at that point. And got himself into some trouble, a couple big outs, and then the blooper that looked like he was going to get out of the inning, just unable to. So, and then we kept fighting. Love the fight all day. We had some opportunities, obviously, early that we didn't capitalize on. Finally, we were able to break through there, but the frustrating one there.
I believe you had Robertson warming earlier. Why not Robertson in that
Had
situation?
we got it to 2 or 3 runs, we would have.
oh my god!
When you're 4 and 5 runs
What are you
down
saying?
and you're using up all your leverage guys in multi innings, you gotta be prudent at some point.
Kenny. Aaron, do you have any concerns about what we've seen recently from CC in the last handful of starts?
A little bit with the inconsistency, just finding his cutter. Because it's obviously that cutter's so important to him. I feel like the slider the last couple of times has been better. I feel like he's flashed a good cutter, but still just struggling to find that real good consistency where, he talks about driving it in and when he's good with it, he can elevate it and really get that crispness in on the hands of righties.
Dan, you talked before the game about how important it was to carry some momentum, into the playoffs. And now I think it's 8 and 10 in the last 18. At what point does that become, not just a small sample size and something that is worrying?
When we go home, I mean, we have a group in there capable of turning this thing in a heartbeat, and we just got to keep battling through this right now. I feel like we are showing some signs of pulling ourselves out of it a little bit, but we got to do better. We got to get more consistent. And that's been the toughest thing for us right now. It's like, we put one, we come out yesterday, like gangbusters, really play well, and then kind of fall back today to keep from getting that roll. But I also feel like we're just a few games away from really getting on that roll to where we can start rolling downhill and start beating some people up, and we got to get there.
Dave, and then Rob. And do you think that just getting some of these guys back piecemeal that's kind of prevented you guys from clicking? I mean, Didi looks like he's starting to hit the ball, obviously, like he can. So
Yeah. I mean, it's just getting kind of everyone clicking a little bit. I definitely feel like Didi's gaining some traction in a big way. Obviously, he's really starting to play well for us and starting to have a lot of quality at bats. As we get more and more people into the fold, hopefully that's going to continue to help. But getting that consistency from everyone that allows our lineup to be really dynamic when we're getting contributions from everyone. So I feel like we're getting closer to that, but we got to get there too.
Aaron, I know you wanted to get Miguel a day off today, and he ends up coming in and he gets the huge hit there. Is there something just in his makeup that just makes him so good in those late spots and those?
We got time.
Seventh inning later shots.
We got time, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think part of it's makeup. I think he's shown, again this year, having to earn everything he's got, having nothing handed to him, and kind of has taken this job and run with it. And but on top of that, I think what we've seen is a really gifted hitter, and able to handle a lot of different pitches. And he's been as consistent offensively for us as really anyone. And so it's he's one of those guys that anytime he comes up in a situation in a tough spot, off a tough pitcher, you like seeing him in the box, especially with runners on base.
Well, Aaron, CC obviously has had a great career, but considering your concerns with him right now, would you be comfortable giving him the ball in a postseason game?
Sure. And again, I feel like he's close enough where there's no question he's been inconsistent his last few times out, but I think we've seen enough with his stuff that he just needs to find it on a more consistent basis, obviously. And he's got a couple of starts here at the end of the season to continue to try and get there, and hopefully we'll see that improvement. But he's a guy that obviously the moment of postseason is not going to affect him at all, and you hope even bring out the best in him.
And do you know if Sheffield is coming up?
We haven't had that. We haven't discussed the post games. Have they played yet?
They played. They lost. There were reports that he's coming up.
Okay. Yeah. We'll. I don't want to until I talk to everyone back there. We'll see.
And I know you say you pay attention to everyone in baseball. The fact that the A's are close to within half a game of you, does that mean anything to you? Does that number?
Does it mean anything to you?
Mean something to you? Does that stand out at all?
Just we're in a dogfight. These games are really important, and what they do.
He sounds a little shaken, right? Does he not sound like he's a little shaken?
It's important that we put our best foot forward, and we're in a good position to get to where we want to go, but we got to go take it.
Okay, thank you.
Didi went and got it today. 2 more home runs. There was 25 and 26. And as we take a look at our Toyota leaders, most home run by a Yankee shortstop in a single season. It's Didi, 25 last year, and now 26 in 2018. Well, another powerful shortstop helped this team clinch a division title this afternoon. The Pirates started the WB Mason postgame. Highlights featuring the Indians, plus Tampa Bay hosting the Angels, who continue to chase the Yanks in the wild card picture.
Tomorrow, the Bombers are ready to launch as they battle
Let me
for the final time this season.
Let me see if I can do this. I don't know. Can I rewind? Can I fucking So I can fast forward, but I can't rewind.
The North Star's here. That's what I'm talking
How does it make sense? So I can pause it, but I can't rewind. What kind of DVR? What? But why can't I pause it here? It doesn't even make sense.
That's what I'm talking about. Stylish Music Festival.
Huh?
To the earth-loving, just
I was recording this game?
Whoever you get a 10-year
Oh, okay, well, let me see.
warranty at Kia, America's best value. Right
Yankee
now,
pause game. I need to get that. I need to get that boom press.
They always do.
Wow. Wow. Babe, this shit started recording in the 7th inning, actually.
Wow.
So, oh. Anyway, guys, I'm hopping off right now. This shit is stupid. All right, guys, I'll see you guys later. Deuces. I won't be recording tomorrow because I'm going to a birthday party, but maybe the Yankees will decide to win tomorrow. All right, guys. Peace.
And traffic problems on the roads you travel. Sign up for News 12 Alerts today and then relax. Your local news will come to you. News 12, as local news gets.
Okay, Ford Truck Month, and here's how it works. You take Ford F-150.
All right, guys.